I caused him to shake in fear of the denial of the faces of strangers, and thrice in timidity he denied his Savior. My name is fear. Yes, I did that to Peter. David drooled over porn, but it was in real raw life. No smartphone at that time. Still, he swiped another man's life, stole another man's life. My name is lust, and I'm always ready to come over tonight. Samson disobeyed, wasn't as mighty as he presumed, slayed hundreds with rugged bare hands, only to cower over one deceptive woman, a beautiful villain. My name is pride, and I'm proud to be in the building. Solomon had 700 wives. You know the story. 300 concubines. We're like, whoa, that's a lot extreme. But Jesus said, whoever looks at a woman to lust for her. So that will mean all my past online X-rated anatomy, grazing, and gazing isn't much different than an Old Testament king's cast of brides. Guys, drivers get rear-ended when one is following the wrong thing too closely. Her rear could be your end, so don't get rear-ended. Peter tried to hide who he was in order to protect himself. We often do the same. Hide our weaknesses to appear stronger than we are. When in reality, our mirror should read, objects in mirror are weaker than they appear. Because we can never make up for who we are not, no matter how much we cover up. A countless number of us have been labeled sissy, vicious, uncontrollable, an animal, even pervert, murderer, failure, addict, soft, weakling, stupid, dumb. Growing up for most of us, the idea of masculinity has been ingrained into our brain cells, telling us you're not manly unless you can play football well, unless you can sprint like Michael Johnson or jump like Michael Jordan, unless you can speak like Martin Luther King or think like Einstein, unless you can win an Ironman competition or at least look like you can. Unless you can pound an opponent to the ground like Ali, or unless your dividends are large enough. And that misshapen way of reasoning has caused us to isolate ourselves, defining manhood in 4 words: doing life by myself. But when you connect the fingers to the wrists, to the forearm, elbow, shoulder, chest, it pops the lock for the body to have full functionality, because it works much better when no parts are dislocated. But if your man cave is a place of idolatry and private sin, you'll be a man caved in mess. Because we weren't meant for hiding, we were meant for siding with others. We're brothers, so let's run to the doctor, ditch the mister, hide and seek him. Let's seek him, because we're a brand of brethren. When Jesus Christ showed up, he revealed to us a reformed manning up, showed that you can have a tender heart and be iron tough, that it's about giving all you have, not taking all you can. That proves the validity of love. He left the disciples with his spirit, but also with each other. A brand of brethren, a band of brothers. Launched them out in tubes to show the paranormal could be defeated through a pair of normal men. But we've all consumed sin like pain pills. But it was only temporary. Wore off swiftly, never healing the crumbling parts of disintegrating hearts. Still men try to live in warp speed and end up living with warped speed. We're better together, simply put. We're better together. I mean, guys, what's really better? A single cheeseburger or a triple decker? It overloads my brain to think Jesus, the creator, didn't even come to earth promoting himself. He often pointed to someone else. Check out my father. Check out my dad. But like spraying body spray on a filthy human, or like slapping paint on a poorly constructed building, or like decorating a house founded on sand, that's what it's like to walk this life as a solo man. But stronger, what does that mean? Stronger, maybe stronger is like the man, is like the father who's hungry to learn even from his immature children. Maybe it's like the young man who courageously confesses, I'm feeling tempted, but I don't want to give in. Maybe it's like the husband who admits there are many ways that he's even weaker than his queen. Maybe stronger isn't standing tall. Maybe being stronger doesn't even mean standing at all. It means falling on our knees. When pride blinds us, there's strength in humility. They say there's strength in numbers. I say there's strength in unity. Because a great number divided is weak, but superhuman strength comes when we all together are divided by one. To be honest, I used to cast the smooth stone in judgment. All the while, instead of casting a smooth stone to my Goliath, my self-righteous filth was feeding my giant a 3-course meal. I was spinning my flat wheels for years, trying to get somewhere. I was like Jack Horner, alone, but no coach in my corner. Had to admit to God, I don't feel like a pro no more. And a matter of fact, I'm a desert. Water won't pour no more. But then he replenished me through people, and now pouring no more. Snap my chains of lust. He said, here, take my love. When life did not extend an undue option, God creates a renew. When our lives consist of sowing and reaping lies, he looks us in the eyes, calls us his allies. That's amazing. That's grace. That's fallen manhood revived through faith. And yes, if we are like car parts, we can even thrive in the hood. No need to reinvent the will of God. The body was meant to be connected. So let's show our brothers what it really means to be stronger, and our daughters how it really looks to be braver, and our mothers what it means to be humble, and our friends how we really rumble, because being cemented together, that's what makes us stronger.